This is a map made in Hammer for Half-Life 2. It is called Citizen Waves, and the point of it is that waves of citizens come in to overrun a Combine position in this bunker. And it has several scripts with it, most of which are activated by this logic auto entity right here. The waves for the citizens are set up so that one wave is depleted, it will spawn the next wave, and the next wave will eventually be depleted, spawning the next wave, and so on, until eventually it gets to 2 squads, which are never ending. They don't stop spawning whatsoever, with a maximum of 4 NPCs in one squad. The first squad has a low aggression, and this eventually becomes a high aggression with both final squads. And this is so to make sure that they are weak at first, but eventually they get stronger and more numerically superior. Each of them has logic that is fired as they are spawned, but at a delay, so that way it is only fired after they are spawned. It has a relationship, a scripted schedule, and a standoff. Standoff tells them to use cover, relationship tells them to ignore the player, scripted schedule tells them to go to the desired object, which is a path corner in the bunker that is put above nodes. And this is pretty much all that I need to make sure that they can go and try to fight the Combine, but there's one thing that makes this a lot easier and more interesting, which is their hint group, which effectively tells them what hint nodes to use and which ones to ignore, which does the same thing also for the Combine, which on a side note also have battle lines, which are basically just to tell them not to advance to past a certain point. Some are activated through this, others are activated when they spawn. The Combine have 2 reinforcement respawns, both for a maximum of 20, not infinite. And they also have standoffs and relationships. And they also go to their own path corner called a Combine Lure, which effectively just acts as the same thing. They are kind of meant to make sure that the Combine don't immediately run out and die and be defeated, but more or less their point is just to extend the lifetime of the map. But aside from all of that, that's the whole map.